It is Monday, September 24th, 2018. Thank you all for tuning into the Sneed Mobile Tech YouTube channel. Have some big news coming from the rebranding of Metro by T-Mobile. Before I get into the content of the video, I want to give a big shout out to the Sneed Mobile Tech Patreon page. There you can get access to exclusive content and videos and uploads. I do about 3 videos per week on the platform. You can gain access to polls and other community interactions. Also, we have the new Sneed Mobile Tech Patreon members only live stream, which starts tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There you can actually directly support your creators through the platform with no ads necessary in the videos. So I spend a lot of time and resources there. It is a much more technical angle, more personal, more responsive platform. And if you're interested in that, there is a link in the description below. Without further ado, I'll just get into today's news. So T-Mobile has been making some changes to its branding as it pertains to MetroPCS prepaid services. Now, this is kind of interesting because I think it creates this blurring of the lines between postpaid and prepaid, and those lines are getting pretty fuzzy now. So with this announcement comes some new unlimited plans, and also they're throwing in some new features. And the name change will now be called Metro by T-Mobile. So the goal in this case is to change the perception of consumers on the prepaid side. T-Mobile is now perceived as a more competent carrier, not a cut rate or a bargain brand. So I think what they're trying to do is to go ahead and I guess take advantage of this opportunity. So what they're doing now is they're offering 2 tiers of unlimited plans. The first tier gets you $50 for the single line, $80 for 2 lines, $140 for 4 lines. This does include taxes and fees, 100 gigs of Google One storage, which is their form of cloud storage, and it does get you access to some Google Play Store credits. It also includes 5 gigs of mobile hotspot, and of course there are no contracts involved. So that's the first option. The second tier would cost an additional $10 per line. It will get you 15 gigs of hotspot data, so it triples the hotspot data. So it does make the $50 single line $60, the $80 for 2 lines becomes $90, and then the $140 for 4 lines becomes $150. And also along with this, they sweeten the deal by giving you the Google One storage and the Play Store credits, as well as giving you Amazon Prime, which includes Amazon Prime for video, music, and the 2-day shipping. Now, the Amazon Prime value is set at $119 annually. So if you break this down, Prime itself would cost about $10 per month if you were to pay for it on a full year rate. Plus, throw in the fact that it also triples your hotspot data. I feel like it's actually a pretty decent bargain, and it gives you a decent value. Now, there are some caveats to this. As with all things, truly unlimited is truly not that. So you will be operating at 480p for video resolution, and you will be deprioritized after 35 gigs of usage. And if you think about it, T-Mobile customers, whether prepaid or postpaid, would probably have priority over the MetroPCS branded customers. So MetroPCS, you think about the namesake, they inherited this company about 6 or 7 years ago, so it's an old grandfather term that they've been using, MetroPCS. What they really want to do is, get a new image, do a rebrand, calling it Metro or Metro by T-Mobile. I mean, most people call it Metro anyway, and they just want to do a rebrand. They want to kind of change the image of this prepaid side. So all of this starting October 8th, there's going to be a big marketing campaign, and you guys will be seeing that, I'm sure, on commercials and in ads all over the place. They do have 10,000 stores nationwide, so this is going to be a pretty big thing. And I guess what's up and coming is there's going to be a huge hardware push in the future. So they're going to be marketing, a lot of newer phones, nicer phones like the iPhones and the Galaxies, to make sure that people understand that being prepaid doesn't mean that you have to be cut rate. Now, if you look at the screenshot that I captured here, the $30 plan is still available. Still gets you 2 gigs of LTE data and the rest of the deal. The 5 gig plan now gets you 10 gigs, so essentially doubles your LTE data. So that's been changed as well. Now, all of that considered, a couple of questions for you guys. Why do you think T-Mobile has gone ahead and done this? If you think that maybe you disagree with my reasoning, or do you think maybe this has something to do with the merger implications? Maybe it is T-Mobile trying to distinguish the branding. Maybe this has something to do with them separating from Boost. Maybe it does mean that the businesses will stay separate. And the second thing is, what do you think of the offers themselves? I personally think the deals are pretty nice. I think the bundle of features is pretty good. The storage is a nice option, but I think the big seller here is the Amazon Prime. I think it's worth it in and of itself. So if you're into any online purchasing or you're into Prime Video, these things might be worth it for you to consider. So that's it for this one. I'll leave you guys with that. Go ahead and drop me a line in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are from the topics that I included. And I think that's pretty much it. So if you like what you see, please go ahead and rate the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll leave it at that. So I will see you guys in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.